All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Time is precious and we are at our time. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me tonight. I'm really excited to be here, and I'm not sure, why you're with me tonight, but my job is to just really give you the information that I have to share tonight. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Lee Rader. And when I speak, I always talk about, like, first and foremost, I am a mother of two boys. Yes, I have boys. I know it's kind of funny being in the industry. And I'm also been a wife for going on 17 years now. I've been a licensed cosmetologist for about 24 years. And so I'm very, very passionate about the industry. I have seen it change a lot over the 24 years, which I'm going to talk about a little bit of that tonight. I was born a cosmetologist. I don't know if anyone can relate on the call, but I just always loved the art of beauty and just really all things beauty. And so I started, cosmetology school like right out of high school, and I haven't looked back since. And so, this career can be so rewarding, and you can do so much with it. And so I'm very passionate. I'm also a former salon owner, so I have experience of starting a salon from absolutely nothing, and I was fortunate enough to build it into a very successful business, and I had that for about 12 years. And you know, things when you work really hard, and I don't know if there's any cosmetologists that are listening tonight, but cosmetologists tend to work really, really hard at what we do because we love it. And we usually work a lot of hours behind the chair. And sometimes that just really catches up with you. And so, I made some choices in my life where I just wanted some more of my time back. And I was missing a lot of things. I was gone every night, every weekend, working a lot of hours. And so I ended up selling my salon just to give me a little bit more freedom. There's a lot that goes into owning a traditional business. So if anyone out there owns a traditional business, you know that it was like my third child. I am also a Motive certified trainer with Motive Cosmetics, and you know I I don't think I ever thought that I would be an educator. Being in this industry, I love to learn from others, and I always learn something every day almost. And so I love going to different classes and learning. And so I just always felt like, what do I have to teach? I love learning from others. But I think once you're in an industry for so long, you just really gain a lot of knowledge. And so I just started slowly teaching people what I was doing, and that kind of evolved into being an educator. And then last August, I was actually awarded Motive Certified Trainer of the Year. And that was a true honor. I always looked up to everybody else that always was awarded that. And, I'm still kind of in shock that they would even pick me for that, but I'm truly honored. I recently became a Motive Field consultant, and what that means is I'm really kind of a liaison between the company and the field. This company, as I talk about it, you're going to learn that they really are about the people that we work with. So when I say that, I mean I've never come across a company that cares so much about the people in the field. And so they are always like, what can we do to improve things? What do you guys need? What are some of the products that you're looking for? And they will get it for us. And so I'm really excited about being in this position because it's just going to allow me to just really help others even at another level. I'm also a multiple Motive Challenge winner. The company does have different challenges just award people for doing different things, and again, it's something that if you do that, you're going to be successful. So do that. And then the company has also came out with some things, and really this was just to feature everyday women. I feel like in the media now they're showing a lot of really fake, and it's gotten better, but over the last couple of years it's been really airbrushed and filtered and not realistic. And so we really wanted to feature everyday women, our clients. And so we had Beauty in All Ages, I Am Motives, Inspired by You, and Beyond Beauty. And I was one of the top 3 producers for every single one of those campaigns. So you can tell that's where my passion really comes through, is just working with everyday women becoming a solutionist. So enough about me. I want to welcome you to our Motives Professional Overview. Now, what I want you guys to realize is this is usually something that we do in person, and we have them all over the country. And if you don't have one in your area, you probably will really soon, because we are growing very, very fast all over. And so in a normal setting, what we would do is we would have this presentation going on, and then we would also have all of the Motives products there, so that, well, not all of them, because we can't bring everything, but we would have a really good sampling of the Motives products, because most people that use cosmetics, they're very hands-on. They want to touch it and feel it and know, see the pigmentation and just see the quality. So if you're joining me tonight, you're going to get the information, but you can definitely go to motivescosmetics.com, and you can look and see if there is an overview in your area. And if there's not, reach out to me, and we will definitely find one or plan one soon. So in that environment, it's really, our goal is to offer a fun and professional environment where you can network with other beauty professionals, try some products, and leave feeling more hopeful and beautiful than before you came. And so we would give you you could complete a survey for a free gift, and then we're going to have the education and demonstration, and then we will also have personal recommendations and follow-up. So I always like to start with why. And if those of you on here are following me, you know that I study this industry, and every Monday I actually have a whole entire series where I talk about the evolution of the beauty industry. And so what I love about it is when we look at current industry statistics, there is a huge emotional attachment when it comes to makeup. When you look at these numbers, nearly half of women in the U.S. feel that wearing makeup makes them in control. And I think we can all relate to that. 80% of women believe wearing makeup makes them feel like they have more self-confidence. I know even for myself, on the days where I don't do as much, I just don't feel as like myself. And so I put on a little bit of mascara, a little bit of lipstick, and it just makes my attitude shift and change. And 86% of women find that wearing makeup improves their self-image. And so it's going to grow, the whole entire global beauty and personal care products. And, the whole point is this is not just cosmetics that we're talking about at this point. The whole beauty care market is anticipated to grow from $432.7 billion in 2016 to over $750 billion by 2024. And that is an estimated growth of over 57% over 8 years. And so if you are looking at the industry, or if you're in the industry, you're in the right industry. It has always grown, even through, all the down economy. They say lipstick is recession proof, and it's growing faster than ever. So wake up and makeup. And when we look at even more industry statistics, I deal with a lot of salon owners, being one myself. I witnessed this. And so it's changing at a very rapid rate. And a lot of professionals are just kind of like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe how fast it's changing. What do I do to keep up with it? How can I do this? I just really want to be behind the chair and an artist. And, I don't know about all this other stuff. And so let's just talk about some of the challenges that salon professionals are facing. So the traditional salon is actually a $43 billion industry. And what's happened, so even since I started my career, 24 years ago, back then there were a lot of employees as stylists. But if we look at today, 60% of hairstylists are actually freelance, which means that they either rent their chair or their booth, or they're just independent stylists. There's all different names for it. The other huge issue that I see, and I think almost all of my stylist friends talk about it on a weekly basis, is diversion. And when I talk about diversion, I'm talking about products used to be exclusive to salons. I should say professional products. So they got all their education from these manufacturers, and the manufacturers needed the salons to promote their products. And so that's why they gave them free education, and they, gave them a lot of incentives. And in turn, the salons would use these really high quality products on their customers, and then they would, receive a profit on anything that they retailed to them. But when we think about what's happened as far as online shopping and e-commerce, a lot of these products have gone online. A lot of these products have shown up in stores that they shouldn't be in. And so a lot of professionals are losing their professional products because their clients can just go anywhere to purchase them. And so that's a struggle, because a lot of them are like, okay, I'm just going to totally give up retail because I don't want to carry things that are just readily available. And diversion is a topic I could probably talk about hours here. There's a lot of different things going on. Some of it is, counterfeit. Some of it is not. A lot of companies are going just directly to consumers because they can bypass the salon and make more money. And when you really look at who owns what, you realize why. Some of the bigger companies they've pretty much bought up all the little brands, and their whole goal is to sell as many products as they can. So now they're able to get to the consumer after the salon professionals have basically built the brand name. And so I'm going to talk about some things that you can do that are going to actually get you ahead of that curve. So there's good news after all of the bad news. The other thing is, your best stylist can become your competition. And traditionally, and we've all had this happen, is we train our girls that we work with, or our staff, our guys, whoever we decide to hire, we teach them how to be a good stylist. We teach them everything we know. We book their books full of clients, and when they feel like it, they decide to just go down the road and start their own salon or go work for somebody else, and a lot of your clients are going to follow them. And so traditionally, that's just the way that it's been, and it's really difficult because even now, a lot of salons are experiencing very large walkouts. It's just changed a lot in that way. The other challenge is ongoing education and marketing can be expensive. So because a lot of the manufacturers, there aren't as many as there were offering education, we used to have people come right to our salon and they would give us the education right there. And now you've got to travel places. You have to spend a lot of money for good education. And then when we look at marketing can be really expensive as well. So just getting your name out there, and even if you're using social media and, things like that to market yourself, takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of consistency. It can cost a lot to do Google AdWords. I mean, we could, again, talk a lot about marketing. And so those are just a lot of the challenges, and there are more, but those are the top ones that we're going to talk about. Now, there are some trends that you should be aware of and you should be watching. So if you're not, definitely check into this. So the first one I want to touch on is a technological digital salon. All right, so leveraging technology to make it easy for clients to book their appointments, via appointment or booking system online. So a lot of clients, I laugh at this because we all walk around with phones, but nobody really uses them anymore. Nobody wants to call anybody. Everybody wants just to go to a website, book their appointment, order what they want, and just do it really fast. And I guess we're in a busy world too, where that's when you think about it too, is when it's late at night and they're closed or, whatever it is. And so if you aren't already offering that, definitely check into that. The other big trend we're seeing is color is here to stay. So keeping up on color trends and feature looks on social media. And when I say that, I mean, when I talk about color, I don't know about you guys, but they are showing vibrant all different fantasy colors. You know, you'll see pink and teal and blue and all these really bold colors, which is so much fun. But at the same time, number three is go all natural. So as consumers become more educated about what they put in their bodies, they're demanding that products be free of harmful chemicals and irritants. So they're more aware of what's in their shampoo, you know, what's maybe the ingredients in their skincare. They're, you know, asking for organic and natural makeup, and, you know, they don't want any preservatives in anything. And so they're very health conscious. And then we look at the 2-in-1 Spalon, and we did not misspell that. It's actually spa and salon mixed together. So with pack schedules, people want an all-in-one inclusive experience. So people want to leave feeling both gorgeous and rejuvenated. They want that spa experience. However, they don't really want to always necessarily take the time. So it's got to be real quick. You know, we used to call them lunch hour facials, quick manicures while they're getting their hair done so they can get in and out at lunchtime. And then number 5 is expand and conquer. So an essential feature of the salon industry is that it caters to people of all hair types. So it doesn't matter if your hair is curly, straight, thick, you know, whatever it is, you should be able to cater to whoever's walking through the door. All right, so Drybar, and I want to touch on Drybar because this is affecting the industry whether we like it or not. And if you're not familiar with Drybar, chances are you probably will be soon. Drybar is based on the simple concept of focusing on one thing and it's being the best at it is blowout. So the idea was really a natural one for curly-haired founder Allie Webb, and she's a longtime professional stylist who constantly found herself overpaying for blowouts at traditional salons. And so she launched the first Drybar back in 2008, and her whole theme was, I want to offer affordable blowouts for only $45. Now that company has actually grown from 20 million to 70 million from 2012 to 2015. So they are actually expected to surpass 100 million this year in 2018. So from 20 million very quickly all the way up to 100 million. And so it's good to be aware of this because Drybar is going to be, you know, basically what they're doing is they are adding at least 70 plus locations throughout the US and Canada, and their growing product line is also sold in Sephora, Nordstrom, Ulta, and Bloomingdale's. And what they're doing is providing VIP service at parties and private events. So if you are a professional, this will affect you because they're going to be offering this probably in a town near you. And so again, just knowing about it and then looking at, okay, what can I do to maybe capitalize on, you know, what they're doing, or can we maybe, you know, just evolve a little bit and change up what we're doing and maybe offer blowouts, or, you know, there's so many things that we could do. The other one I want you to be aware of is Glam Squad. And Glam Squad is actually an on-demand beauty service from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. So pretty much covers really early in the morning all the way to late at night. And basically what they're doing is they're combining seamless technology, the most talented beauty professionals, and your beauty goals to empower you to look amazing, feel amazing, and be amazing. So on your own terms. We are revolutionary, simple, safe, and a whole lot of fun. And that is actually from their website. And so statistics for them is they were launched actually in 2014, and they are being called the Uber of beauty. And so I do believe that Drybar and Glam Squad are kind of the Uberization of the beauty industry. But what Glam Squad has is they offer an app and a website, so people can just go on there and say, I want to blow out or whatever, you know, they want done at 6 a.m. And they can either, the professional will go to them, or they actually are opening up locations in larger cities as well. And so they made $8 million in their first year. They raised $24 million in funding. They have over 700 beauty professionals, and they are on track to complete 250,000 appointments in 2018. One of the bad things that having these, cheaper on-demand services is they're not paying the professionals very much money to do it. And so some of the articles that I've researched is the professionals are kind of filling in the gaps working for some of these companies, but they're really not making a lot of money because it can't really pay them in order to keep the price low. So, it might be great for the consumer, not always great for the professional. Some of the things they offer is makeup application for $75, their blowouts are $50, and their nails are $35. And they'll come right to you. So that's enough about, some of the bad things. Let's talk about some of the good things. And so what we have is a competitive edge with Motive Cosmetics. And I hope by the end of this broadcast, you will understand that we are very different than anything else out there. In fact, it's a good different. And we're constantly adding new things to just even make it even more streamlined. But really the main things are we have an entrepreneurial opportunity. So you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You can control your schedule and determine your worth. And in fact, we have so many tools, and I'll go through some of them later, but I always say, gosh, when I opened up my salon, if I had somebody that said, okay, I'm going to show you everything you need to do, I'm going to come and help you, I'm going to, come up with a game plan to customize whatever programs you need to implement in your business and help you do it, I would have been like, oh my gosh, because huge learning curve opening up your own business normally. Also, number 2 is creative control. So you are encouraged to brand yourself and to market products and services both online and in person because we are all a unique brand. I have a very unique brand than, somebody in the next town over. We all have our passions and we all have what we like to focus on. And you know what? We encourage you to do that. Quality control. Quality control over the people and products you align yourself with. I actually just talked about this morning that, I keep reading articles about they're testing products, they're finding out, ingredients that shouldn't be there that are very harmful to people, other brands, counterfeit products where, again, they're finding different things in there. I'm not going to get into what it is. You can see all the research when you look for it. We have amazing quality control with our products. We actually have people that test everything that comes in, make sure that it's up to quality. I never have to worry about that, and that's very valuable. Integrity. So we have integrity in the culture provided by our company. We set the standards to add value to your existing brand and business, not to detract or control the structure. And so that's why we're really able to just look at and see what you have going on. Maybe you just want to start offering makeup in your freelance business. Maybe you have a salon. Maybe you just want to become a makeup artist and you don't know where to start. Or maybe you just I just love, I'm a makeup junkie and I just want products and, I want to be educated a little bit. You know what? That's great. Whatever it is that you want, we can help you with that. And we're always coming out with new fun things for spring and summer too. So Motive Cosmetics really opens the door. And you have to admit, as seen those slides earlier, people are already purchasing cosmetics, right? We know that. Even the women who are like, I don't really wear much, usually they're using skincare. They're, using a little bit of, foundation, whether it's, a BB cream or mascara, they're buying it somewhere. So really our goal is just to transfer where and who they are buying it from. So some of the unique points that we have of difference are we are a high-end, prestigious brand, but our prices are affordable. And you know what? There's a difference in quality with makeup out there. I think most of us can admit that we've probably tried some cheaper things and, maybe the pigment wasn't there. And then we went to a higher end and we're like, oh my gosh, this pigment's amazing. I mean, there is a difference in quality with cosmetics. Traditionally, a lot of cosmetics companies, they pay a lot of money to advertise their products. and they pay a lot of money to have their products, to manufacture them. We actually do not manufacture any of our products. In fact, we go to all of the major manufacturers, the top manufacturers, and we have them manufacture exactly what we want, and we don't pay for any advertising. So we're able to get high quality products, but we can keep the price down because we don't have all of those, you know, expenses that would normally be there. We have a total customizable cosmetics line. So we're able to complement every age, skin tone, and skin type. It's perfect for all occasions. We have fully pigmented cosmetics, which you can use for photo shoots and fashion shows, but yet they feel comfortable enough to wear every day. And that's usually what people notice is when you put it on them, they're like, oh my gosh, it looks so amazing, but it doesn't feel like I have anything on. To have a line that caters to everybody as a professional is huge for me. Because if I'm doing bridal makeup, I want something that's going to photograph well, but I also want something that my average clients can use, that I can do makeup touch-ups on before they leave the salon, or even just to be a solutionist and provide them with whatever they are looking for. Now, I did touch on that. We do have other manufacturers manufacture our products for us. We have proprietary formulas. So sometimes you might see something where the packaging looks similar. Doesn't mean that's what's inside of it, because we do control, as far as the formulas that we want. The great thing about that is we can actually build an entire line with all of our favorite things. Before I actually found Motives Cosmetics, I would actually build my kit with probably 7 or 8 different brands of makeup. And as a professional, I just didn't feel like that really looked professional, when I would have a bride on location and they're kind of looking at all these different, brands and things. And that's because I could never find one brand that had it all. And we're able to do that with Motives Cosmetics. So it's all the packaging is beautifully done, and they listen to us. They listen to, what do you think we're missing? What do you think we should add? And they will definitely consider adding it. The other really important thing, and I get asked this all the time, we do not test on animals. We are a cruelty-free line, and that is very important to me, and it's very important to a lot of people. And there are a lot of brands out there that test on animals, and there's really no need for it. And so you can be assured that we do not. So why? Why Motives Cosmetics? I already said we do have a creme de la creme of cosmetic collection. We can build a collection with whatever we want. And you know what? That saves time and money for you to only offer the best of the best, hand-selected from over a dozen different manufacturers. So you don't have to sit there and test different things and find out what's good, because we will just come out with things that people are already wanting. They actually usually know about a year or two in advance with trends that will be coming out. And so it's really interesting to me. I think that's really fascinating how, right now, even they're probably working on maybe even next spring and summer. And so they know what's going to be hot and big. And then to be able to offer that at a competitive price in today's world where people can go online and find anything they want, that's pretty valuable in itself. And then personal service with lifelong value. I really pride myself on building relationships with people and my clients because, that's what I did behind the chair. People came to me because of the way that I made them feel. And so to be able to give them even a step beyond and give them even more than, just their hair or just, whatever it is they came to see me for. I have clients that have moved across the country that still order products from me because they're like, oh my gosh, the products are amazing. I can't live without them. So we give you access to other high-end exclusive products with complementary industries too. And I'll go into some of that too. I always read this mission statement. In fact, I think it pretty much does sum it up, but it's really people empowering people. So it's the ability to make people look and feel better while achieving the lifestyle they've always dreamed about. And that's Lauren Ridinger, who is the founder and CEO of Motives Cosmetics. That is our mission statement. And you know what? The thing is, it says it right there. people empowering people, and that's really ultimately what is important to them. And think about other cosmetic lines out there. Think of other brands out there. Are they doing that? Or are they just concerned about sales and getting their products out there? Are they concerned about the people? Because at the end of the day, the people are the ones that are going to make the products move even faster. So I did touch earlier that we don't actually pay for any advertising. That doesn't mean that we're not in all the major magazines, because Motives by Lauren Ridinger has been featured in New York Post. You know, you can read all these. I'm not going to go through all of them. But, you know, Vogue and InStyle, Glamour, Allure, these are big name magazines. And you know what? They're picking up our products because people are talking about them. People are like, oh my gosh, this Motives Cosmetics is so amazing, and they want to feature our products. So we let them. We don't have to pay for it, which is really great and nice. So, and I love some of these because they actually show our products down here, and they'll kind of compare it to other products. But this was actually Motives and Lumiere de Vie, which is one of our skincare lines, was featured in Seven Hues magazine. And a makeup artist, actually Leticia Garcia, used these Motives products to create this look. And isn't it just beautiful? And you're seeing all of this like glow right now too, which is absolutely amazing. It's just beautiful, showing the pinks and all those colors. And this right here, this palette is a huge seller because pigment is absolutely amazing. And just look at the prices. I mean, that palette that I just pointed to is $42 retail. And these shadows are about the size, I probably would say a 50-cent piece. So they're rather large and great for any eye look, any skin tone, any eye color. They're just absolutely amazing. And Motives was actually just awarded one of the top 100 beauty YouTube channels. That's a huge compliment, and that's a huge accolade, because you think of all the different channels out there on YouTube showing makeup, to be one of the top 100 beauty YouTube channels, absolutely amazing. And they're always adding new things on there. I mentioned Lauren Ridinger earlier, and you know what? If you ever have the chance to listen to her or even just follow her on social media, you will be happy you did, because she actually was named one of the most inspirational entrepreneurs of 2017. And you know what I love about her is she is real. She is just down to earth and just very humble and just really amazing. And so, you know, I love that she cares so much, but yet she's so successful, and she's like the ultimate boss babe. I'm just going to say it right now. She is like the ultimate boss babe. So Lauren is an amazing fashion expert, beauty icon, trendsetter, and marketing mogul with fans around the world who love her keen sense of style, her entrepreneurial vision, and her uncanny ability to inspire. Lauren inspires us every day, so it's nice to see that others appreciate the amazing impact she's having on the world, said J.R. Ridinger, Market America and Shop.com founder, chairman, and CEO, and also her husband. And he said it really well. You know, and she's to be named one of the 20 most motivational entrepreneurs of 2017. I can't even imagine. And here's just a couple more different publications that we've been in. And a lot of times when I talk to people, they're like, I've seen Motives Cosmetics, I've heard of Motives Cosmetics, I don't know where to get Motives Cosmetics. And you know what? As a professional, I like that you can't get it in the stores like Ulta, Sephora. You know, you can't find it on Amazon. I like that it's exclusive because I want to offer something that is. And it's really been hard to find products that can say that. And this is our new campaign for spring and summer 2018. I don't know if you guys have been seeing all of the yellow out there, but it's so beautiful. They're showing a lot of yellow eyeshadows and purples, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So some of the things that we offer clients are personalized skincare regimens. And this is important because makeup is only as beautiful as the skin that it's put on. And there are a lot of people out there that are having some skin issues, and it just comes up. I like to be a solutionist with my clients, and I'm really kind of known as that at this point. I kind of brand myself as all things beauty. And so people come to me and they're like, okay, I need new makeup, but do you have anything for my skin? And I'm like, yes, actually I do. Let's just come up with a personalized solution for you. It's not about just offering them one kit. It's about offering them a whole entire solution geared for them, depending on their needs. And what's great about it is we have an entire system to help you do that. We have a skincare analysis on our website. We have different materials that help you walk it through. We give you the education to be able to do that. The other thing is we have cosmetic consultations, and we teach you exactly how to do that. We have application workshops. We have different trainings. We're all over the world, you guys. We are global. So we can plug you in and teach you. The support that we have is absolutely unheard of as well. I mean, even just doing this webinar and having them all across the country and, you know, just being able to plug people into whatever training they want. And by the way, it's all affordable. If you're an industry professional listening, you will be blown away with our training because we make it so people can get to them and they're affordable. We also offer beauty from the inside out. And this is another huge trend that you're seeing right now in the market. People are more aware of how they're eating, what they're putting in their bodies. And I have to tell you that a lot of people with skin issues, a lot of times it's coming from within their body. And so again, we can't just always treat everything on the inside or outside. We have to actually look at different things on the inside and just give them solutions for that too. And so client relationships really are everything to us. And we pride ourselves on being able to service them with the best of the best products across complementary industries. And so our parent company, Motives, is actually just one division. We have a dozen or so divisions total under our umbrella of a company. And as a whole, it's a product brokerage company. So all these different divisions, we have hundreds of exclusive products and services within these divisions. And when you decide that you think Motives is something that you want to offer, you actually just have access to all of those different exclusive products and services. The great thing about that is we don't rely solely on the sales of any one product or service, because why put your eggs all in one basket, you know? And as a whole, and I'm not going to talk about the compensation plan tonight, but the company actually has never had a down year. Like, we have always grown every single year since the company started in 1992. And I really do believe that is because we deal with all these billion-dollar industries that are not going anywhere, but, you know, we are able to cater to what people are looking for. We don't have to try to sell them on things that they don't need or want, for that fact. And so you, like I said, you will have access to all the multi-billion-dollar markets if you choose, and I'm telling you, it comes up. And so what our company does is they identify the latest market-driven products, and then they bring them to us. And it eliminates the burden of manufacturing. They're able to, you know, work with the manufacturers they want. Those manufacturers are the ones that spend all of their money doing the research, and so we don't have to. So some of the other markets that we do have access to are skincare. So I already touched on having a skincare consultation and all the tools to do that. We have revolutionary skincare products. We have everything for aging skin, dry skin, problematic skin, sensitive skin, young skin. I mean, it doesn't matter. We can, like I said, cater to whatever a client needs. We also have amazing health and nutrition products. And I'm just going to touch on one of the products that was featured earlier in the cup is actually this right here, and it's called OPC Beauty Blend. And basically what that is it has biotin, it has hyaluronic acid in, it's an antioxidant, so it helps with aging, it helps with hair, skin, nails. It's just absolutely an amazing product. But we also have other nutraceuticals like multivitamins and activated B complex and calcium and an aloe product, which if you know anything about aloe, it's so healing to the body. And so, people are looking for these products. And because we have Isotonics, it's actually a delivery system and it's a trademarked delivery system. So all of these bottles here that you see are powder, and when you mix it with a certain amount of water, it becomes an isotonic form. And when you drink it, you actually get maximum absorption, probably up to around 95% gets into your body. So it's not that it's some miracle or something, it's that you're actually absorbing it in your body and allowing your body to work normal or heal or just whatever it needs to do. Your body's able to do that. A lot of things on the market now are in a pill form. They're mixed with fillers, binders, coatings. They don't really digest. Some of them you maybe get 30% if it's a high quality, but some actually don't even get digested. So why I don't think people really want to spend money on something that they're really not going to actually absorb into their body. And you'll hear story after story that these products have helped so many different people. I am very passionate about Motive Custom Blend. So if you haven't heard about Motive Custom Blend, definitely look into it. We are able to customize liquid and powder mineral-based cosmetics, whether it's foundation. Foundation is one of the hardest things for women to find. Either they don't find the right color, or they don't like the formula or the coverage, or it makes their skin, whatever, break out, or it's whatever it is. We can actually make the perfect foundation for them. And it's infused with soothing botanicals. So it's really suitable for any skin type and skin tone. It's talc-free, fragrance-free, and it will not clog their pores. And so think back to that consumer. They're looking for products like this, products that aren't full of all of those things. They're micropulverized powders, extremely highly pigmented. And look at this profit, you guys, 200 to 300% retail profit. And you know what? Once you start making foundations, you can actually really make anything. You can make blushes, bronzers, brow pomades, eyeshadows, lip tints, BB creams, primers. I made a setting spray the other day. I mean, you can really just be creative and make anything. And you know what? Your client has to come back to you to actually get it mixed again because you have the formula. It's a customizable product, and people love it. People absolutely love it. So we have a huge amount of education and tons of different tools that actually teach you how to become a custom blend specialist, how to formulate and mix and promote and whatever it is you want to do with it. We have a custom blend manual that has step-by-step everything in there. We have a recipe book. You don't really necessarily need recipes, but some people like to know, how do I get started with making eyeshadows, or how do I, make a brow pomade? So it's just a start for you, and then you can, once you get comfortable, you can go ahead and go off of that and make whatever you want, but we do provide that for you. And then we also have new additives that we've added. So we have a copper peptide and soothing. We have a whipping cream so we can make like souffle blushes and creme products. We have some frost pigments, so that's what I actually mix in my setting spray. And we have Sheer Perfection, which is kind of a built-in primer for oily to combination skin. And we have a Beauty Balm, which is a 5-in-1 really amazing cream that we can put in any of our products. So we're always, again, adding things that we feel will complement what we're already doing. But we're still going to continue to focus on you because it is all about you, okay? So we have duplicatable events. And, this is something, too, that I was always like, okay, as a salon owner, and I know I'm kind of speaking a lot about that, but that's just my background. And, you don't have to be a salon owner, obviously, but we have some really fun, amazing events that you can offer to your network and your clients, and they absolutely love them. So we have our Motive Top 10 Beauty Basics event, and With all of our events, we have a complete outline of everything that you need to do the event. We actually have a step-by-step how to do the event, and everything is laid out for you. Beautifully done too, by the way. And being a traditional business owner, you guys, having these marketing materials is priceless, because I used to have to make up all this stuff before. And so I know how much work it takes. And if it's all done, we have different surveys for you. And look how beautiful this is. Absolutely beautiful. And then we also have an All About Skin event. And same thing, we have our surveys. You can even actually get these in packets now. We have, the invites, the outline. It's all right there for you. It's Your Time to Shine event is a group makeup lesson, which huge right now. People are like, can I have a bunch of girls over? Can you teach us how to do makeup? Absolutely. And you know what? We have a whole event outlined for that. And so it, again, walks you through it. You don't have to recreate any of this. We also have a Blend Your Beauty event. So again, that happens with, a lot of custom blend clients. They're like, is this something I can offer? Yes. You can have your friends come over. In fact, I even like them to kind of mix their own. Like, I'll put in what they need, and then people love mixing their own. So this is how we get everybody started when they decide that, you know what, I want to dive into motives. What do I do first? Well, have an event, because people, it's like a grand opening. People are going to want to see what you're doing anyway. And so this is a perfect opportunity to do that. And we also have things like our Beauty Bliss cocktail. And we would actually serve something like this at my salon when people would come in and they're like, oh my gosh, I worked all day and I'm like exhausted, but we can even have these at the events. And it really combines our OPC3 beauty blend with some of our aloe, and you can see the featured benefits. Supports a smooth, soft, and even toned complexion, supports healthy skin elasticity, maintains healthy collagen and elastin. There's so many different benefits of the Beauty Bliss cocktail. And so that's all done for you. So I mentioned that sometimes clients like to host different events and things. And so, you know what? We want to incentivize them, because I don't know about you guys, but I love pampering my customers and clients because I have that relationship with them. And so what we decided to do is we came up with a program where they can actually earn up to $100 in free products, depending on what they do as far as having an event. And so again, we have a whole program there. We have, different little gifts that we can give them just to reward them. And out of that, you're going to build more clients and get more customers, and and just have fun, because it's fun, you guys. It has to be fun. Otherwise, why are you doing it, right? So I talked a little bit earlier about, we do customize different programs for you, and we really do have 4 partnership options. And I'm not going to go into this like really in detail, but what I want you guys to realize is we can kind of meet you where you're at. And so we have a Motives Apprentice program, and mainly this is for teens under the age of 18 who maybe have a love for the industry, and they're like, you know what, can you kind of teach me and mentor me and show me what you're doing, because maybe they want to further their career in the industry. And so it's a perfect program for them to do that, because they kind of learn as they go. We also have a Motives Pro Artist program. And what I want you guys to make note of is this is not like your average Pro Artist program. So what a lot of companies do is they offer you a Pro card. And what a Pro card does is it gives you a discount on the cosmetics so that you fill your kit with it. But they actually don't want you to resell it, because they want you to send them to the store to get it, right? They want to keep the sale. With our Motives Pro Artist program, we actually want you to keep the sale. So we actually give you your own Motives Cosmetics website, and you get a discount on your product. So, I mean, again, that is just like so amazing that they're like, no, we don't want you to leave that money on the table. We want that money in your pocket, because we want you to be as successful as you want. So huge difference than other Pro Artist programs out there. We also have a new partnership option, which is called our Motives Pro account, and that is for a salon and spa. And that's when I talk about how we can come in and actually help you. We're not like a product rep. We're actually a salon consultant where we can help you implement different programs into your salon and spa that are going to generate revenue. Because a lot of salons and spas are hurting because of the way that the industry is changing. And so we have a whole entire system already in place where it's not always about cosmetics. It's not always about skincare. There's so many other things that we can do to help them. And you know what? It doesn't take that much more time to do it either, because we just kind of intertwine it with what you already have going on in your business. And then we also have our Modus Professional Beauty Advisor. And that basically is, I guess I'm going to compare it more to like owning your own franchise. So you actually have access to all of our divisions. You actually can earn retail profit. You earn commissions depending on your volume of things. But when I say that, you guys, I don't want you to get the picture that we are a multi-level marketing company, because we are not structured like that at all. In fact, it's actually, it's a good thing, because it's a lot more lucrative than that type of structure. We don't get paid on levels. We don't get paid on recruiting. We don't get paid like that. And so that's what I really want you guys to, if you see some things that you're like, yeah, this is all really interesting, I want to look further into what that is, definitely reach out to the person that invited you to watch this and just really understand the different partnership options. And then you can choose which option obviously fits for you. So as an entrepreneur, your existence revolves around the people you intend to serve. And I like that. We also have a Modus Welcome Guide, and this again is like step by step on everything we have to offer as far as marketing tools and the steps you take when you first get started, and how to do events, how to do consultations. I mean, it's like a 24-page guide that has everything you need in it, and it's beautifully done too. We have amazing print materials. We have different surveys for custom blends. We have, everything, again, you have access to it. You can just print it off. You don't have to, recreate it. We don't hide it from you. It's just yours to use. The other thing we just launched, and this is kind of a passion project of mine, is our Modus Beauty and Business Academy, an entrepreneurial apprentice program. So we actually do have different levels of training, and we have level 1 trainings, and I just want to go over these very quickly so that you know what is available. So we do have a Modus brand introduction, product knowledge, and marketing training. So our trainings are not just product knowledge. We actually teach you how to market it as well, and how to take action, breaking down goals. They're just filled with so much information. The second one we have is our MA Skin and Personal Care Product Knowledge and Marketing Training, where again, we go over different skincare and different personal care products. We actually have more products than I even talked about, and we also teach you how to market that. Then we have our Modus Custom Blend, Consultations, Formulations, and Marketing. This is a hands-on class. So everybody actually will mix a powder and a liquid custom blend foundation so that they can take it home, and I learned better hands-on. I don't know about you guys, but doing it in the class actually makes you do it when you go home, because you feel more comfortable with it. And then we also have workshops. So we have our Flawless Face, All About Eyes, Perfect Pout, Advanced Skincare, and then Shopbox, which is technology on our website, and social media. So those are all hands-on workshops where you actually are going to get out makeup, and for Flawless Face, we'll do a little contouring, and with All About Eyes, different eye looks, and learn about, different tips on how to achieve things and how to get makeup to last all day and look amazing. Perfect Pout, Advanced Skincare just gets a little bit more into different skin challenges like hyperpigmentation and acne and things like that. And then the goal is to host and conduct those duplicatable events that I talked about. And then go to the Motives Beauty and Business Academy training. And you guys, what that basically is it's a 4-day comprehensive training that we actually teach you how to help salons and spas implement these different programs. And then we also teach you how to leverage social media, how to leverage different shop local things and, website information. I mean, it's like, I can't even begin to tell you what you all learn in this class. But then you also get advanced beauty from the inside out training. You get, to see demos and application training. It is like going to I mean this was my project that I actually helped work on, and it's kind of a dream of mine because it's everything that I think was needed in the industry, and anyone can go and just learn how to either work with salons, or if you're a salon and spa, learn how to start implementing it within your business. And it's so worth it. And you know what? It's so absolutely affordable too compared to other industry trainings out there. And so it definitely is a must attend. Now, we did just actually launch. We just got done with it today in Houston. It was this whole weekend. We had a soft launch in October, and the official launch was this weekend. But we do have one coming up in Toronto, June 15th through the 18th. We have another one in Richmond, Virginia, June 22nd through the 25th. And then we will have one coming to California in the fall. And people are coming from all over the country just to attend this class. And I was just so amazed this weekend because I saw everybody, all their testimonials and how excited they were going and how much they learned. And it just, I don't know, it just really warms my heart to know that, we're just really making a difference. And I'm just going to keep on spreading my passion and, just helping others achieve with what they deserve. And so I'm excited. So you know what, whether it's offering individual consultations that excites you, or maybe it's just hosting educational application workshops, or maybe just taking a business-to-business approach and implementing with professional accounts like salons and spas, you can do that within one company. And we all have different goals with what we want in life. And you know what? Have the utmost confidence that you are always offering the best of the best products paired with cutting edge technology and a community with others who are cheering for your success. In usually a competitive industry, I have never come across the amount of people who are kind of in your court, so to speak. We're all like one team, but many different dreams, but we have all of the the support that we need just to help other people and encourage each other. And it's absolutely priceless when you really think about it. And then as it happens, I do have people occasionally, they're like, you know what, I just am loving this makeup. I kind of want to get more involved with what you're doing. And you know what? They decide that they want to partner in the business. And we can do that because we have the training for them where we can just plug them into what they want. And sometimes they're like, I really don't want to focus on makeup as much. Maybe it's skincare, or maybe it's even health and nutrition, because that's another industry. It's $1 billion industry out there. And then posture, confidence, and professionalism. So understanding the different partnership options and knowing how to offer as a solution is really key, which is why I really want you guys to evaluate further on what those different partnership options are and which one would be a great fit for you. And then create a culture. So people long to be a part of something. Always focus on the positive, lead by example, believe in people, and compliment and celebrate every small success. Because you know what, at the end of the day, those small successes are really what add up to the big achievements. And I feel like, especially women, because I've worked with a lot of women with our campaigns, is they just need somebody to just show them some love and support. They go out in the world and people are just not always the most supportive. And to be around people that are like that, I mean, it's I don't know, I can't even really talk about it, but We do have our unique business model, and really it gives you the opportunity to pursue your passions, create a willable asset, which, you know what, at the end of the day, what is your goal as far as, what do you want to achieve and what do you want to leave as a legacy? Maybe you do want to leave something for your kids. We can also help you funnel your spent money through your own business because you can get the products at a lesser cost through all of our divisions. And that's called something called the shopping annuity. We also have professional training and support. We have different things like this that you can plug into. Be in control of your time. Time is something that you cannot get more of. Once it's gone, it's gone. Okay? And tomorrow we're all going to be older than we were today. You can work from home, online, or in person. It's really up to you. You're free to choose what you want to do, and you have the ability to leverage others' talents. You don't always have to be an expert in everything, because you can always find people that are. So what are your next steps? Our brand is built solely on word of mouth, and we pride ourselves on customizing the journey for each individual. So let us know how we can help you going forward. Just reach out to the person that invited you and let them know. Say, you know what, I think I want more information because this is just honestly just a small snapshot of what we have. Maybe you want to try some products because we are touchy-feely. We want to see the products, and we have amazing products, and you won't be disappointed. Maybe you want to host an event. Maybe you're like, you know what, I have a bunch of friends that would love to do one of the workshops you talked about. You can do that. This is not something that you have to decide overnight, like, I'm going to get going. We can get you going before you even make a commitment like that. But really, honestly, I encourage all of you to evaluate our marketing plan, because that's where we actually show how you actually make money and the numbers and the business side of it. I'm a numbers person, so I love seeing that. And we actually are going to be having a webinar next week. And so ask the person for the information. We also have business presentations all over the country, so there might be a live one that you can plug into. So I really want to thank everybody for, attending this webinar tonight. And you know what? I would love to hear from you. Let me know if you have any questions. And I just want you to all think tonight, what is your passion? What is your passion, and what do you want to make out of your life? Because I know that sounds kind of cliche, and I know it's a Monday, you're probably all tired, but there's so much that you can do in your life, and so many people, they just get kind of caught, in what they're doing and going to work and working hard, and they're just not enjoying life, and maybe they're not just achieving the things that they always thought they wanted to achieve. And you guys have that. You can do that with this. You can do that with a lot of other things. So if this isn't for you, definitely find something, but take a good hard look at this and make it happen. So thanks everybody for joining me, and have a wonderful evening.